Good afternoon, Facebook. Sorry I'm late. I'm talking today about the power of dark journaling. So let's talk first about what's journaling. I'm a massive fan of journaling. I have used it for years. I used it to write from an as if space. So I use it effectively to write my future into reality. And I do it in these nice, pretty journals with inspirational words on. And it's all very nice. And lots of people talk about how helpful journaling is. And it's great when you're talking about things that you want to achieve. Hey, Marie Claire. But there are some times when you sit down to write about the things that you want to create, when you sit down to write about the good things that you want to see come to fruition, and you don't actually believe it and you don't feel good, and inside there's a loop going on that's telling you things like, what's the effing point? What is the benefit of writing it? You don't feel any of those positive things. So writing from that space about how wonderful your future is going to be, or how happy you are, or how much money you have when you don't, is, I don't think, helpful at all. Because it's reinforcing everything that you don't have, and there's a different loop happening inside the mind. So what do we do about that? So lots of people talk about the law of attraction, and that, you know, what we think about, we bring about, all those lovely cliched phrases. So people are afraid when the internal conversation that's going on in their head is negative, because it's, oh my God, that's what I'm going to attract, and I must think positive thoughts. But if underneath that level of positive thoughts is this constant negative loop, then trust me, your vibration's already on that level. So acknowledging that you have those negative thoughts isn't a problem. It's not going to create any more of a problem than pretending that you don't have those thoughts when you do. Exactly. Oh, that sounds a very big word. Hey, John. So what do? Instead of my happy clappy journal, I went to the shop and I bought, hey Olivia, I bought this one. Now I write, it's sparkly, but you know, I need some level of something that I like, but it's dark, it's not pretty, and it hasn't got anything remotely positive that's going to piss me off anymore when I'm in a bad mood. So I went and I bought this. When I write in my pretty happy journal on the good days, I write using, flipping through a bush backwards, I write using regular blue or black pen. So I didn't want anything that I normally do, so I bought this dark journal, and then I bought this mental pen, which literally runs through all those colours and the ink just changes as it feels like it. Hey, so yeah, I use this pen in my dark journal and I write down what I'm actually thinking, which could be anything. It could be something like, what's the fucking point? It could be, I feel really awful. It could be, I'm so annoyed with everybody. It could be anything that isn't positive, and you write it out in this journal. The act of letting it out takes it out of the loop in your mind. So it's a release. And I always feel massively better when I've done it. It's a bit like, you know, when you're frustrated. Hey, Desi, you know, when you're frustrated and people say go and thump a pillow, because obviously you can't punch the person. It's like that, but without punching anything. It's getting those thoughts that are in your mind out onto the paper so that they're no longer looping in your head. You're not going to bring it about into your reality any more than just leaving it in your head will. So don't be afraid to do it. But I promise that you will feel better. People who have been talking to me about this over the last week have tried using it, and it's really helped them shift some stuff that was holding them back. Yay, finally caught me live. I don't do it enough. So get your hands on a book that's not pretty, that doesn't make you feel like puking when you're feeling in a negative mood because it's got positive words on it. Get your hands on a ridiculous pen and free write. It doesn't matter if your handwriting's messy either. It's even better, because we're letting out all the messy thoughts. We're letting out all the dirty thoughts, and I'm not talking in a sexual way, but all the dirty thoughts, all the things that you don't want to tarnish your pretty journal with. Get them out into the book. You'll feel lighter, you'll feel brighter, and you'll be being honest, which has a massive positive effect on the mind. So dark journaling, that's what it is. Try it. Let me know what you think. If you like what you've heard, please stay tuned and I'll do some more lives. If it's been a help to you, please share it, and let me know if you're watching the replay. Thanks guys, bye.